David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add 1 more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Fighter Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! Fox 2! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Those newly online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload. What are you doing, Trigger? Give them all the special weaponry you've got. Don't be shy!
They're trying to destroy the entire fleet with anti-ship missiles. Say goodbye. Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port.
Target acquired.
Why don't we have our fighters up there?
Trigger's wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets.
If we can get him here, it means a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay.
Strider 1, missile away.
What's the anti-air weaponry? Enemy's gonna lock.
Anti-ship missile fired. Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stop your salvage companies while you can?
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
The fleet is not an option. We can't give LeBron and the rest of the conservatives the easy break. Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. They'd reject my report if it weren't.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Bandit down.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
The work of 3 strikes. You suggest this operation doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Bandit behind you. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Going for another attack run.
Locked on! Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Hostile has a lock!
Missile hit. Strider 1, missile away.
Low altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
Missile closing!
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prim, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
The order is to abandon ship! How many ships in port are still operational? Can't do assess damage, but likely less than half. Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Half our ships are being stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
We're headed for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. A picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. We can't see your white flags from up here, you know.
Target acquired. Target shot down.
Strider 2! Break! Break!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Target enemy aircraft! Fire!
Target has been destroyed.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed for Monty, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. Ready, count to trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Right time! Stay back! You're not equipped to get out of here! We still got machine guns! Engaging!
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Strider 1, missile launched. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Don't wait for orders! You won't be getting any! Lost control! Returning to base! You always have aircraft problems when 3 strikes is around. No joke! I have lost control!
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Need less time. Ask Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All aircraft. Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnas, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat.
I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. Torch out. Stay with me. Roger that. We'll show him.
Strider 1, enemy behind you.
Target acquired. Maintain course to return for resupply. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Have to fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this.
Multiple smoke plumes from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, you would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Arthur drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
Imagination like fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Target.
Fox 2. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a bullion is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Attack. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We produced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Missile, evading!
Maintain course to return for resupply.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire...
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Target destroyed. Fox 2!
Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond! Metis, please respond!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
3 minutes remaining. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Bandit shut down.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Imagine. Behind me?
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Velasa won't be much of a threat. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Behind the enemy. Locked on!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Target confirmed down.
Hostile
In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break! All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us. Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Deliverance!
Fox 2!
Target acquired. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Missile hit. 1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Whitman. Package tag to a record waiting. Down 2.
Bandit behind you. Strider 1, missile launched.
There's a rumor going around with the military. 3 strikes in the sky is starting to move. 3 strikes. He lacks the drive. The badges are just about to be killed. Why are they going to be killed, you ask? Because they want to destroy this launch, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes hasn't done that. I
contact.
Enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched.
That bandit is still on your back.
Missile.
Well done.
Missile.
We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
Ammunition zero.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Walter! Missile! Behind you! Walter!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you!
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Missile.
He dodged it. Scream, do it.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2-on-2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. 2-on-1.
What are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
You know, you should tell me when it hurts.
You're the one who'll be screaming for help. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass. Fire again! Fire!
I'm on it.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile away.
Haven't killed outside of a job in such a long time.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Take point. Firing. Fire! Shit! Damn it! If we can shoot them down, they'll change our lives.
Locked on. Fox 2.
I've got a sitting duck here.
He's got a lock on me.
Chaffin flares are running low.
Come at me, 3 strikes.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back. Jesus, so this is how you fly.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Railgun shell lost its target.
Worried about the drones, not 3 strikes. Damn, I missed.
Bandit behind you.
Scream, do it.
Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. Be right there with you, I promise. You did it, Trigger.
You idiot, stay focused. Take down 3 strikes.
I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only one left. We run them down together. When the
aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
No! We're just going to heaven. So I'm going to be on the moon again and then... I'm waiting for you to... 3 strikes. 3 strikes.
The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Caution.
I can almost...
Illusion, no! Hey, chill.
Illusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.